Hello. Good evening. How's it going? Apologies for the super late stream. And full disclosure, this is going to be kind of a short one. But this is also going to be a short game. Lily! Hello. How are you doing? But, yeah, so I was scouring through my Steam collection, looking for something short and possibly cool. I got a lot of stuff like that, I think. And found some other games to put on a wish list, so... But tonight we're playing this, Assemble with Care. I don't know anything about it, which should come as a surprise to everybody, but I'm excited. Doing well, waiting for my stream? Oh, my heart. I'm doing well. Tired, and ready for a little bit of gameplay. I remember having a Walkman. Oh, I'm already digging this aesthetic. This is so good. Played last month, super cute? Hell yeah. Turning my headphones a little bit. And a new chapter. Superb.
After a year on the road, I thought I'd get tired of traveling. The endless clatter of railways, highways, and everything in between. But as my train pulled into the station at Bellariva, I felt every bit as excited as the first day of my journey. A whole year. It felt like a lifetime. The places I'd seen, the people I'd met, of course, the forgotten treasures I'd given a new lease of life along the way. I'm a restorer by trade. Bringing our most beloved possessions back to life is what I love to do. I'd been traveling for months, working my way from one town to the next, fixing everything from family heirlooms to VCRs.
I would love to do that. That sounds like such a cool job. That's right up my alley.
Bellariva was my chance to take a break. Unfortunately, that would have to wait until after I'd unpacked.
Let's get unpacking. Let's get unpacking. I'm trying. Oh, there they are. Those sunglasses are adorable.
I picked up these sunglasses on my last stop. Hopefully I'm cool enough to pull them off.
Hell you are. Hell yeah you are.
I saw a guitarist wearing these at a show once. Rock and roll repair woman at your service.
Gotta have your passport.
My passport. Not many blank pages left now.
A box.
The
A
tools
secret
of my
box.
trade. No hope of restoring things without these.
Gotta look styling. Ari do with the earrings and the sunglasses.
My
No-
favorite overalls. These will never go out of style.
No story about the brush? How does the... Oh, I can't pick it up now. Oh, no. There it goes.
My parents took this after I made my first repair. Seems like a lifetime ago.
Oh. Camera.
Looking forward to taking more close-ups of my fingers with this. I'll hand these out once I'm settled in. Fingers crossed they get me some work.
Perfection.
Finally, I'd made it to Bellariva. I'd come for the food festival, taking place in a few days' time. After living off TV dinners and instant ramen for the last few months, I was craving a decent meal.
A food festival, you say? I am already there.
Of course, I'd need to earn enough money to pay for it, so I figured I'd head out the next day and find some work.
Good idea.
My parents never wanted me to go. They wanted me to stay in their shop and have a simple, stationary life.
Ugh.
I knew there was a world out there, beyond the four walls of our antique store, that I had to be a part of.
Yeah, that makes sense. You gotta get out into the world.
I daydreamed constantly about the weird and wonderful places each of our antiques came from. I loved figuring out their stories, revealing the memories hidden beneath the screws and wires. My story in Bellariva began with a little girl, and a voice she was longing to hear.
Huh. I'm so good at this game already. I'm a master.
It was my first morning in Bellariva, and I couldn't wait to leave my hotel and explore. It was a quiet town, its streets and alleyways basking peacefully in the hot morning sun. In the main square, meanwhile, preparations were underway for the festival in a few days' time. As I handed out my flyers, I wondered what the people of Bellariva would need me to fix. So far, everything here seemed perfect. I was starting to worry I'd made a mistake when I felt someone tapping me on the back.
Hi, I'm Izzy. Do you know how to fix things?
It was a little girl, maybe 7 years old, who must have gotten hold of one of my flyers. She rummaged around in her backpack until she hauled out a battered red cassette deck.
My tape is broken and I can't make it work anymore.
No.
I tried to fix it myself, but there's this metal thing in the way.
There often
Can you
are.
try?
I don't know if I'm just coming off of the game from yesterday, but having this good of voice acting is breath of fresh air. It really is. Let's
Why did you do that?
gotta wind it back up.
How did you do that?
Magic.
Let's see.
You just put the thing in the thing, and then you do the thing. And it's magic. You'll get there. Good, good. Now I assume I need batteries. There we are. Flip this thing up. Whoa! It's a twister! And we put that to the side. We...
Aha! Those batteries look like they need replacing. Luckily, I have some spares.
just chuck these into the nearest body of water, get the eels recharged. Oh, the dish went into a little... or the screw went into a little dish. Oh! This game actually knows what's up. whoops, no, 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 no. Can we gotta test it. Whenever you repair, you always gotta test.
Will you dream a dream for me? If I sit by your side and hold you so tight, know that I will always love you, even though we both know that we must say goodnight. Good night, my darling.
Feels.
When it finished, Izzy picked up the tape deck and tucked it carefully into her backpack.
Thanks, Maria. You're the best person at fixing things
Oh,
ever.
No
stop.
problem. Who was that singing? They're very good.
It's my mum. She's not here anymore.
Izzy trailed off. It was the kind of silence a cassette tape would never be enough to fill.
Aw.
When Izzy's friends called for her, she dug deep into her pockets, looking for something to pay me with. Eventually, she produced a grand total of a stick of gum, 3 mismatched buttons, and a yo-yo.
Hey, those buttons could come in handy.
I usually preferred a check, but Izzy looked so serious, I wrote out a full receipt. She seemed like a happy kid, but beneath it all, part of her life had been shattered. A part I wouldn't be able to fix.
Ooh, oh god. Everything is gonna be sad, isn't it? Every item is gonna have some
My
sad
first
story to
repair
go with it.
complete, I spent the rest of the day doing small jobs in and around the square. I was exhausted when I got back to my hotel and found a message asking me to make one more visit.
It's always one more visit.
The address led me to a quaint little house, a stone's throw from the beach.
How
Bathed
big
in
of a
the evening
stone?
light, it looked beautiful, in spite of its flaking paintwork and chipped tiles.
It's the
The front
tiles.
door was opened by a harried-looking man, still dressed from a long day at the office.
Are you Maria? My name's Joseph. I'm Isabel's father.
You can have the buttons back.
I'm so sorry she bothered you this morning. Please, come in. I'd like to settle up properly.
No,
On
no
the
bother.
mantelpiece,
Come on.
I saw the remains of a broken statue. Without thinking, I picked up a fragment.
Ah, my father's statue. What's left of it, at least. Yet another way I'd have disappointed him.
Oh.
It survived 100 years in this family. But 5 minutes with Isabel and... Do you think you can salvage it?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I got this.
Will you be able to see the glue afterwards? I don't want people seeing the cracks.
Nope. It's going to be completely hidden. Whoops. So this one is going to end up... Oh, they probably want... let's see the order of operation. How does the game actually want this done? Oh. Oh. Oh, that's... more than I meant to be putting on. It's probably fine, though. Oh yeah, it's good. It just starts. It just starts. Whoops, 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 whoops. Oh, no, no, no. Oh no. It's all going badly already. Well, here. No, I do need to start from the base. Okay. Oh, I probably need to also do that, and then I can do this, and then it will let me do...
Sometimes I
yes.
think my daughter should come with a warning label.
As all kids probably should. Another little spooge of glue. And there you go. We've got our other arm. Scooge, shoo, scooge. And last piece.
Is this glue really strong enough to hold everything together?
It's molecularly bonded for all intents and purposes. It's wonderful now. You've never seen such beautiful statuing.
Thank you, Maria. It looks as perfect as it ever did. My father wanted me to make something of myself. He didn't have time for anything less.
As Joseph put the statue back on the shelf, it nudged against the family portrait stood proudly next to it. So he was Bellariva's mayor,
Ah.
and that was Izzy's mom. They must both miss her so much.
Sorry, I'm a little tired. I've been working late getting things sorted for the festival. There's only a few days to go. Looks like I'll be working late. Again?
When I told my parents I wanted to leave, they always found an excuse to be busy, to avoid talking about it. I guess keeping themselves occupied was their way of pretending it wasn't happening. Joseph's work must have been taking up so much of his time. But maybe that was what he wanted. I just hoped he was finding enough time for Izzy, too.
Gotta pay attention to her. Gotta be there for each other. Phone. Ring, ring. Banana phone.
My second day in Bellariva dawned bright and clear. Another beautiful sunny morning. Walking into town, I passed cafes overflowing with customers cradling their morning coffees. I stopped, breathing in the smell of roasted coffee beans and freshly baked pastries.
Oh, I want to go here. Sounds lovely.
I was about to go inside when the owner of Carmen's, the cafe next door, stopped me.
Hello, Maria? Were you here yesterday handing out flyers?
I was.
I have a job for you.
A yob?
Her place was petite, tucked between its competitors as if hoping they wouldn't notice. Judging by the empty tables inside, though, her potential customers hadn't noticed it either.
I mean, if it's a good enough place, it don't matter how big it is.
It's a bit slow today, but we're just getting started. I'm sure it'll pick up soon.
As Carmen chatted, she walked over to the counter and returned with an old rotary phone.
At least I've got plenty of time to practice my recipe for the festival. It's a new special I've been working on.
What is
I
it?
was hoping to call my sister for some, seasoning tips, but it won't connect.
Well, first you put the marijuana into the boiling butter and let it steep there for a while.
Can you see if you
Yeah.
can figure out what's wrong?
All right, what do we have? We got a pokey bit, we got screwdriver, we got a new board, got a bell. Let's start with the obvious.
Obviously, we'd normally be much busier than this.
Obviously. What? No, don't worry about it. Just fixing a phone. I wasn't giving drug advice. I would never
You
do
can
that.
fix it, can't you? I can't afford to replace it.
Don't boil it better, like 85. Oh, boil was the first word that came to mind. You're right, you don't want to boil the butter. Otherwise it'll burn. You just gotta get it warm. But you are right, Joel. You are correct. That was a slip up of words. How are you doing, dude? Oh yeah, that board is fucked. We're gonna yoink this out. Gonna take this out. Put that back in. Then we got wire to go here. We got wire to go from here to here.
Looks like this new circuit board is all hooked up.
Bing, bang, boom. It's a work of art. That goes back there. And flip her back over. Making a special mead. Ooh.
When I handed the phone back to Carmen, she seemed almost reluctant to take it from me.
Oh no, you fixed the haunted phone.
So it's all working now, is it? I don't have to leave it to dry or let it cool down?
Nope, it's ready to go. It'll be ringing off the hook in no time.
Crikey, it's molten. How did you do that?
That's if I can pay my phone bill, anyway. And the rent, and the suppliers. Anyway, take a seat and I'll be right with you. Your coffee's on the house.
Can I have it in a cup?
I sat at one of the empty tables, while at the counter, Carmen had started dialing the phone.
Hello? How's my favourite sister doing today?
As she talked, Carmen became more and more tense. This didn't seem like a call for some cooking advice.
So drop-off will be at noon, right?
I know I still owe you from last time, but I can't afford to take part in the festival if I don't pay.
I could almost feel the eye roll at the other end of the line.
You don't need to be here, though. Can't you just put the check in the post?
When the call ended, Carmen brought me my coffee,
Hmm?
her hands trembling.
Sorry about that. My sister's decided to fly in for a visit. Oh god, I have to get ready. Actually, I might have another job for you. Can you come by tomorrow?
Oh no, can you pay me for this one? I need to eat too. Potline Miami, that's pretty damn good. Ooh, a Lennox U2G camera. Whoops.
The next day, I'd promised Carmen I'd return to help her get the cafe ready for her sister's arrival. I was about to set out when I received an unexpected call from my hotel's reception desk. Apparently, another guest had asked for me by name.
Oh, by name. My reputation has already begun to spread.
Curious, I took the creaking elevator up to the top floor and made my way to the room number they'd given.
Gotta fix the elevator now.
Are you here about the camera? It's about time.
Hey. Hey.
The woman in front of me was immaculate. Not a hair out of place or a crease to be seen.
Look
My
closer.
sister tells me you know how to fix things. I'd usually go to an expert, of course, but in this town...
No need to be snooty.
So this was Carmen's sister? The two of them couldn't have been more different. Inside her room, I saw a beautiful reflex camera. Any professional photographer's dream.
It says Lennox. It's not Reflex. This person doesn't know their camera brands.
The viewfinder is completely dark. I can't see anything through it at all. I assume you can figure out what's wrong?
Did you take off the lens cap? Whoop, 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 whoop. Just gonna take all of these off to start. There's the other one. Found it.
I don't suppose you've fixed anything this valuable before.
Yes, of course I have. I'm a master. I've repaired all sorts of things. Ah, there we go.
If I use the
Here,
screwdriver,
talk down to
I can
them.
adjust the angle of the mirror.
Whee! Is that what you want? I think that's what you want. Oh, wait. No. Mirror layout. I was thinking that doesn't seem right. That definitely doesn't seem right. Typically, people need to be able to see... God.
Perfect. Now the viewfinder should be working.
Now just give her back all the pieces. Do. Putting it all back. Go through my stream library. Actually, that is something I have enjoyed about these past couple days, is knocking out some of my...
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
Hold on. Going through some of these old games that have been just clogging up the inventory. The short list. Definitely not the short list. The short games that have been hiding in the nooks and crannies of my library.
I felt a pang of envy as I handed the camera to Helena. I put my disposable to shame.
Fun fact, with disposables, I've seen in the 3D printing community people making dispo lenses for their DSLRs, you know, their reflex cameras, and basically it's the lens off of a disposable camera that's fitted to a 3D printed adapter, so you can take pictures with your nice fancy cameras that look like disposable cameras. It's super neat.
I picked it up on my first trip to Paris. It's a 1958 limited edition, the first of its kind. It cost me 3 months' salary, but it was worth it.
Proud of you.
I had no idea what 3 months' salary meant to Helena, but I was pretty sure it was more than I could afford.
Not if you steal it from her. You're here, you have a screwdriver. She hasn't been terribly kind. Just take it.
It was strange, really, that we were even staying in the same hotel. I'd picked this place because it was cheap and cheerful, but surely she could afford somewhere better?
Plot twist, only a hotel in town.
She took some test shots, fiddling with the camera settings until she was absolutely satisfied.
This work is immaculate.
You're goddamn right it
There's
is.
one person in this town who knows what they're doing.
Hey, I'm sure there's at least 2.
Sending you to me might be the first thing Carmen's actually gotten right.
I wondered why Helena had bothered coming if she thought so little of her sister.
I hear nothing from her for weeks, and then when she finally does call me, all she wants is money. If she thinks I'm lending her another penny, she'll have to convince me it's not a total waste of time.
That didn't sound good. If Hurricane Helena was about to hit, I hoped Carmen was ready.
What was the hurricane that just hit Florida? I don't think it was Helena, but that would be really funny if it was. It was very close. It was Helene. Yeah. Oh, that's close enough to be funny.
The sun was setting over Bella Riva by the time I reached Carmen's cafe. From the outside, it looked as quiet as ever, but inside, I found Carmen cleaning like her life depended on it.
Hoping for 10.5 on this one. Nice. That's a goodly percent. It's been a while since I've even looked at meat. It's on the low side. I don't think that's on the high side. I know for a beer or a cider, that would definitely be higher, but for a wine, it would be low. I don't know what mead falls in, though.
Maria! Oh, don't mind all of this. If Helena finds one speck of dust in here, I'll never hear the end of it.
You might.
Carmen seemed pleased to see me, but I sensed the fidgeting tension beneath each sweep of her mop. Trying to live up to the standards of someone like Helena seemed like an impossible task.
I hope you didn't mind fixing the camera for her.
Not at all.
Furious when it broke. I really need this to go well. If she doesn't lend me the money, I don't know how long I can keep this place going.
I mean, I'd be mad too. Camera that costs 3 months' salary?
Carmen led me to a back room, where she'd laid out the components of what looked like a neon sign.
I had this made when I first opened the cafe, but I'm hopeless with electronics.
I saw the yippee come through, but I was thinking it didn't trigger. It waited. Big wiggle stick. Hi, bye. Good luck with class.
So there was supposed to be a sign outside. This might explain the lack of customers.
Low end full strength. I like that.
I'd like to put it up before Helena gets here. Can you give it a try?
Absolutely. I would love nothing more than to fix your broken sign. For the exposure. Zoop. Screw number 2. Previous has been no more than 6. All right. You're making some progress as well. You look like you don't go there. On. Come back here. No. Yes. Just scooge that on. Perfect. And this goes here, that goes there, bing, bang, boom. I do see some wires.
I think the whole thing is supposed to light up.
I think you're right. Oh, I didn't see the Carmens down there. It would make sense to light up the whole thing like that. There we go.
I don't know, it's a bit flat. Maybe if it flashes, it'll really catch people's eye.
Okay.
Great idea. I think I have a spare part that could do that.
Convenient. Huge. I saw the extra wires up there. I had a sinking suspicion. Okay. See if I can figure out how wiring is supposed to work in this. So... What's connecting what? Obviously, this is the power and the transformer. We've got switch, which will go click, clock, click, clock. Do you... Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's so bad. Do we want to keep the circle? Is that what you're saying? Like this?
It still needs something else. Maybe we can add one of these.
I do like pizza. But we're a cafe. Right? We're a cafe, so... Maybe not pizza. The ice cream seems most appropriate. Scooge! We already made 3 successful batches that I'm ready to dump a great amount of somewhat expensive honey into one batch. Makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, yeah. It's nerve-wracking when you're not sure if it's gonna work. Alright, now... I think ice cream. Ice cream was on the kind of sign preview. And that feels right.
It works. I'll screw everything together again and you'll be set.
Zoop. You win in a second ago. Bloop. A neon sign. I'm a master. Where'd my cursor go? There you are.
The sign fixed, we headed outside and mounted it carefully over the cafe door.
That's perfect, Maria. It looks just how I imagined it. When I had this sign made, it all seemed so simple. Oh, I can't believe I might have to give it all up. I hope I've done enough.
The smile froze on her face as she spotted something over my shoulder. I turned to see.
It was a big meteor. It's gonna come crashing into town. No more festival.
Of course, my sister owns the only cafe in this entire town that isn't actually open.
For better or worse, Helena had arrived. Carmen opened her mouth to explain, but Helena swept indifferently past her. Finally pausing in the doorway, she turned back towards Carmen.
The first thing we're doing is getting rid of that hideous sign.
She's a real see you next Tuesday.
And with that, she disappeared inside. I hoped Carmen's chances of saving the cafe hadn't disappeared with her.
It's a lovely sign, and we did so good repairing it. Is this a game? It's a Game Boy!
It was the day before the festival, and the whole town was busy getting ready. I had more work than I knew what to do with. When Joseph called with another job, I was craving the cool quiet of his and Izzy's seafront house.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
I'd barely reached their front door when I heard someone calling me.
Psst. Maria, I need your help. Quickly, it's top secret.
Is it the proof that your dad's been embezzling funds from the city?
It was Izzy, peeking out from the side of the house. She beckoned for me to follow her. She led me through to a beautiful, unruly garden overflowing with flowers of every color. Nestled among them was a playhouse, its doorway almost completely obscured by a towering rose bush.
You have to squeeze past it and breathe in real small, like this.
Izzy took in a big gulp of air and crawled through the gap and into the playhouse.
Oh no! Thorns!
I hadn't planned on crawling in the dirt today, but the life of a repairwoman never did run smooth. On the table inside, there was an electronic toy. Not exactly the usual stock in my parents' antique shop.
I had an accident. I didn't do it on purpose or anything, but it won't turn on anymore.
Chuck it in the bin!
Can you fix it for me?
I just so happen to have, like, soundboards and a button. And what is this? Pop and Play Force Adventure? I want to play that game. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Dang, girl, you did a number on this thing. Broke the screen, broke the A button, missing the B button. How are you gonna do things? Well, at least things... Oh, there's no screws, actually. Okay. Whoa. Did you throw it in a lake? Yoink you out, you. I mean, the board is still kind of charred, but it's probably fine. Probably. I need to take all this off, don't I? Gotta get to the A button underneath. You go there. You go there. In you go. Bing, bang, boom. I did not pay attention to where these wires went. You press to blow. Let's see here. Do we have any... Whoops. Oh, I also gotta take... Ah, man, hold on a second. It's probably not gonna be this easy. But I can try... God damn it. I also need to get the Oh. Ah! Ah! I get it. You had other boards on you. But that one is a no-go. Okay, don't need that. Fucking hell. I'm just trying to rotate this. Nope. Nope. Yep. I don't know. That seems like an amount of perfection. Throw you in there, throw you in there. Do we need to replace... Do we need to replace the,
Do
cartridge?
grown-ups play games as well?
Hell yeah, we do. Oh, there it goes. At least cool adults do.
Can you show me how to play?
I
Before, but
would
it was
love
so
to.
hard.
I love this. It's so good. Congratulations! It's like Pokemon Snap.
Her toy fixed, I watched Izzy retreat into its screen, taking refuge in a 3-inch world of her own. Well, I'd better head inside. Your dad is waiting for me.
Please don't tell him about the game. He'll think I broke it on purpose.
What game?
Why would he think that?
Because, well, I kind of dropped it really hard at the wall.
Do you live in Sideways House?
Izzy looked down, scuffing her shoes on the worn floor of the playhouse.
Did you rage quit Pokemon Snap?
My dad said I have to go to this stupid festival tomorrow and put on a stupid dress, and I don't want to. All he cares about is working. He never wants to see me unless it's for his job. I'm not going. He can't make me.
With that,
Fair.
Izzy dove back through the rosebush and disappeared into the wilds of the garden. She was so young. She couldn't be expected to see that her dad was struggling too. It made me think, had I really tried hard enough to understand my parents' point of view? I was so focused on the adventures ahead of me. Maybe I didn't care enough about leaving them behind.
Nah. I don't know your story, but I think you were fine. A watch. A prestigious timekeeping device.
Leaving Izzy hiding in the garden, I walked around to the front of the house and rang the doorbell. It was only then I noticed my favorite overalls covered in grass stains. I scrubbed desperately, but it was too late.
It's the one thing I can't repair.
Maria, what are you doing? What happened to your clothes?
Don't worry about it.
I was, repairing a lawnmower.
How unusual. Well, do come in. The job I've got for you is a little more delicate.
Totally embarrassed, I walked into an orderly room filled with papers and ledgers. So this was his office.
Quick, grab all the papers. Take photos.
You must be so busy getting ready for the festival. Are you looking forward to it?
Of course. It's traditional for the mayor to judge food from every cafe and restaurant in town.
Can I be mayor? Please? I want to judge all the food.
I'll be declaring the best chef in Bella Riva by this time tomorrow.
It's me.
Speaking of which,
He unclipped the watch from his wrist and very carefully handed it to me.
I'll have a tight schedule to follow, but my watch stopped working a while ago. Could you see if you can make it tick again?
I'll just drop it. Against a wall. Because you live in a sideways house. Well, there's your problem. Oh, sad watch. Oh,
Are you sure it will all fit back together?
nope. But that's half the fun of trying to fix it. You take everything apart, you put it back together, you figure out where all the extra pieces have come from. Now, with a
The main
movement...
plate has completely cracked. I'll need to replace it. The cogs look good, though. If I'm careful, I can reuse those.
Careful. So I should assemble this with care. We'll get to that in a moment. Right now, I'm kind of surprised that screwdriver can get the right angle to get these screws out. All right. So, plate. We've got the escapement, so I need these gears. We've got another gear, another set of gears, and that can go there. All right, plate. No, not you. Maybe not you. Definitely you. You, and then you go on top of that one? No? Now let's start putting this back in. We've got a new crystal.
I've not gone a day without this watch since my wife gave it to me.
I think they are all the same size. That's not how crystals usually go in, but whatever. No. Where does that gear go? Or does it go nowhere? Where are you going? Nowhere. I was kind of joking about the extra parts, but... Hey, I probably just missed something about that. Actually, get back here. We got you to go back there. Gear. So not quite. Not quite. Whole thing out. Let's try taking them all out once again. See where this brings us. It goes in the square hole. These gears, are they supposed to be the same? Hold on a second. Yeah, there's only so many places for this, unless... No, you don't go there. That would be silly. Did I not? You don't go on top. Just put all the gears back in the wrong places. Whoop, actually that was the wrong place. Or maybe I just had those two. Oh! Found you. I was just missing something very obvious. As per usual. Screw number 1. Screw number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Sir Mayor, I have fixed your Schonfelder. What do you think about
As I
that?
handed the watch back to Joseph, my fingers traced over the engraving on the back. I hoped fixing this was one small way I could help him move forward.
I can't believe it's working, Maria. Thank you. My wife was a brilliant woman. Feeling this ticking on my wrist, it makes me feel like she's still here. Watches measure minutes and hours like they're infinite. I didn't know we had so little time. Even with Isabel, I barely see her. And when I do, she acts like she hates me.
Dude. She's a young girl. Lost her mom. She doesn't hate you. She just got lots of emotions.
Just then, the phone rang. Even when he was at home, his work was never done.
Sorry, Maria. I have to take this. I'll see you at the festival tomorrow.
I'll be there. For the food. That's what a watch looks like. Ah, of course.
As I left, I turned and saw him pacing the floor of his office, his watch glinting in the afternoon sun.
Didn't even put it back on.
I hoped its quiet ticking would at least bring him some peace during the busy days to come.
Another camera. Oh, it's a slide projector. Cool.
When my last job of the day brought me to Carmen's apartment, the door was opened by someone I didn't expect to see. Helena.
She murdered her sister. Ah!
Sorry for inflicting this mess on you. Carmen's never seen a knick-knack she doesn't want to buy, apparently.
Carmen's apartment was a little chaotic, but totally charming. It was easy to imagine her living in a place like this. It definitely wasn't Helena's style. She seemed more upmarket than flea market. I wondered why she was even here.
Gotta go to the flea market so you can get cool stuff there.
We're having a clear out. Or at least I am. Carmen's not helping, as usual.
Trying to throw out her
There's a
stuff.
market at the festival tomorrow. I'm selling some of these things to make her some money.
Okay, that makes an amount of sense. Still.
She says she has nothing when there's all this stuff right under her nose.
Helena stepped delicately past the items on the floor and reached down to pick up one from the pile.
Look at this slide projector. Our parents treasured it, but Carmen treats it like a piece of junk. Can you take a look?
I feel like you're just assuming a lot of things about Carmen. Oh no. I don't know the full story. A lot of that seems misplaced, though. Well, there's your problem.
That light bulb is completely smashed. Okay, I'll need to redirect the light to the lens at the top for the projector to work.
Warning, beware electricity. Can I get in? I feel like I need to get in there. There's a place for a third mirror as well. Ooh, that's tricky. Yeah, can't quite see that. This view does not help either. Oh, it did kind of just pop back over there, didn't it? Do I take the feet off? Let's see here. Maybe... Ah, okay. More things to undo.
Oh, typical. Carmen's even managed to get a slide stuck in here.
It's fine. It's okay. It's easy enough to get out. Probably. I assume right about there. Oopsie. Oh, jeez, it's all bad now. Oh, okay. So they slide in from the side. Like, the carriage needs to pop out this way. But, like... Just put your hand in there and take it out. Alright, what am I missing? Probably something obvious. Or do I just throw that on there, align it, and deal with the slide later? Oh, we got some extra screws. No, we don't. Where's that wire go?
I should make sure I screw everything back together.
It is. You screwed up, probably. Yeah. Let's try this again. Let's take a gander.
Still a few parts missing.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Okay, this is fine. I think this part's fine. Maybe. Or maybe not. Oh, wait. Well, that makes a little bit... Does that make more sense? Turn off all character chatter. Not wrong. Why do I feel like this wire... Actually, no. Go there, go there. Come here. Oh, now it's bad. Now it's all bad. Oh, there it goes. Tato! Hello! How you doing? How goes it? Thank you for raid. Yeah, you. How are you doing? How was stream? What were you doing?
Lucky Dragon said,
Oh, welcome to Halo 2.
hello and welcome to Halo Tours. If you look to your left, you will see the ever-expansive desert. If you look to your right, you will see more desert and 2 banshees. If you look behind you, you will see your hopes and dreams slipping out of sight slowly. If you look forward, you will see your impending doom. Thank you for touring with us.
I'm a genius.
I was so excited when I moved to the city. Carmen, she
Thank you
looks so
for touring
sad.
with us. Oh my god. But also that.
Here's the clicker you'll need to
rocket jump
attach.
there.
God knows how
No,
Carmen broke that as well.
Jump.
Playing Binding of Isaac. Oh, nice. A Blue Baby Run. What is a Blue Baby Run? I've only played that game a very little bit. And have not made any progress with it whatsoever. So. Looking forward to Lost is... I'm guessing these are characters. Different forms of Isaac that you can play as. Just a little blue guy.
Looks like something is still missing.
Quiet, Maria. I'm talking to people. But hello, everyone. In case y'all don't know me, I'm Broken Snare. I play games. So many games. For the past, week and some change, I've been playing these shorter indie-style games. And I needed a short game tonight, so I dug this out of the archives. And, it's kind of lovely. It's kind of good. So the character Blue Baby starts with no red heart containers. 3 soul hearts, cannot gain a red heart in any way at all. That sounds frustrating.
Looks like something is still missing.
Maria! Calm yourself. I'm busy. Can I... Here, you go back there. I need to get this slide out somehow. Or do I do that with the... I might do that with the clicker. Let's put that all there. We put this here. We get wire. One day I do want to go and play Isaac. There we are.
When we were younger, Carmen was always following me around.
Oh, time for nostalgia.
Looks like something is still missing.
Boss is similar, except it's on-hit kills. Oh, man. Do I need to put these in order? I hope I don't need to put these in order. This is Assemble with Care. You play as kind of a freelance fixer of things. And I just got into this quaint little village.
I suppose she looked up to me. A cool older sister.
Came to this village. It's like a day or 3 away from a food festival. And I threw out some flyers
The screws still need to be put back.
Shh! Threw out some flyers to get some business, and people have been hiring me, quote-unquote hiring, to fix some of their stuff. And there are some very feel-heavy stories that go with some of the people. But it's a short game, and this is kind of tickling that part that says, oh, everything has a place, and I get to press buttons and undo screws.
She used to ask me when I was coming home, but I was always too busy.
One more. But we can't see it.
Helena was transfixed, staring at the 2 young sisters the projector had brought glaringly into focus.
A never meant to let her down.
But you haven't, have you? You came all this way just to help with the cafe. Plus the money.
There's a cafe owner, Carmen, and Helena came in and was berating her and like, I'm not gonna give you a dime more, and etc, etc. And now, maybe, she's having a change of heart.
That's the problem. There is no money.
Uh-oh.
I lost my job a few months ago. My savings are almost gone. I have nothing.
Uh-oh.
Carmen thinks I'll throw my checkbook at her bad decisions and make them okay. But I can't. Not this time.
Kinda intrusive. Hey, they left the photos there. I didn't go digging for them.
You know, the funny thing is, I came here wanting to tell her the truth. But she's so infuriating. How can I ask her for help when all she cares about is herself?
She's infuriating.
Helena fell silent, shrinking under the gaze of her younger self, projected onto the wall.
We drifted so far apart when I moved away. It felt like the only thing keeping us together was my bank balance.
Damn.
I know I have to tell her the truth. It isn't fair. But I already lost everything else. What if I lose her too?
I didn't have a joke for that one. I tried. I tried coming up with a joke, but I got nothing.
The day of the festival finally came, and after all my hard work, I was ready to put down my tools and pick up a fork. The smell as I entered the
delicious
main square
fork.
was incredible. Each stall was selling food even more delicious than the last.
Oh, I miss food carts.
The competition would start any minute. Most stall holders were waiting anxiously for the mayor to pay them a visit. All of them, that was, except Carmen, who was still frantically chopping vegetables and stirring pots.
Maria! Thank God you're here. Can I ask you the world's biggest favour?
Fixing things with this little small screws and these same, absolutely same. And video games come close. You're right, it's not the same. But it's like just enough for me to scratch a little bit of an itch. I'd rather actually... Like there's the mechanic simulators. I have two of them. 2017 and 2019 maybe? Either way. And they are good games, but they do not have that same catharsis as, like, actually fixing a car, diagnosing what's wrong with it, getting the parts, and properly fixing it. Haven't done assembly stuff in House Flipper 2. I really want to play those House Flipper games. Those do look good.
Helena was supposed to help me run the stall today, but she never turned up. Probably too ashamed to show her face. I can't believe she lied to me.
Said, thank God you're here. My brain just went chop the daddy's fix a clock. Whack whack. Clean the shop. That was a good game. That's a really good
Carmen
game.
was stirring so furiously, she was in danger of tipping the pot over altogether.
We'll be here any minute for the judging, but I'm almost out of my special.
Just add more LSD. And butter.
She wasn't really going to ask me, was she? Not on my day off.
You run your own business. You don't really have days off.
I have a stove ready to build and everything.
At least that's
Can
what
you set it up
capitalism
and make
tells
me a
us.
spare batch?
Yeah, sure. Let's go. Oh, good. It's played up now. Alright, so we've got this. Angle it down so I can see what I'm doing. No. Probably... No, not that. Was that right? I was right to start with. I need to trust my instinct. That's the valve, or the igniter. That's kind of the thing that disperses your flame. And the little arms that hold the pot.
It all fits. Now to light the gas.
I'm gonna go find lunch, be back in a bit. Good luck finding the lunch. Yep, we're just gonna run the gas. Oh, that actually worked. Yep, that goes on the ground. Now we got a pot. We got a bay leaf, it looks like. Oh, look, instructions. Or are these just... No, sorry, those are just leaves. Or is it...
I think that pot is really boiling now.
Oh,
Smells
it's
great,
a-boilin'.
if I say so myself.
I'm a master. Not only am I a master at
Here are the
fixin'...
ingredients that Carmen's given me. What to add first?
Wait a minute. What happened to the instructions? That looks like butter. Am I able to, like, chop it up? And how much is a quarter stick? Is it these? I'm gonna hope it's these. And not the entire... What's a who's it? Half of a carrot. I'm gonna say it's all the chopped up stuff. See what happens. 2 broccoli florets. Bloop.
That looks good. I'll scoop a spoonful when I'm ready to serve.
I am not ready to serve. Okay, that's 2. Handful of chopped tomatoes. Just gonna do all of that. 3 wild mushrooms. Now, these are halves. At least that's what I'm gonna operate under. Oh, I don't see any more floating. Ah, well. Oh. And plenty of liquid. We have plenty of liquid. No onions. How'd I do? Is this gonna be... Nope. I think that worked. I was almost expecting, like, in Breath of the Wild, you get just the strange dish or whatever it's called.
My part done, Carmen took over and added the finishing touches. It was just in time, as a moment later, Joseph arrived with Izzy in tow. Carmen anxiously handed them both a serving.
That was so tasty. Can I have some more, please?
More?
Well, you've certainly earned yourself a loyal customer in my daughter. We have a few more meals to taste, but so far you are one of the best. Good luck.
I'm the best.
Joseph and Izzy looked so happy together. Maybe the festival was doing them some good after all. Carmen, on the other hand, seemed annoyed. But why, when it had all gone so well?
I wish Helena was here to see this. She's so convinced I'll never succeed at anything.
She wants what's best for you. She's just not very tactful about it.
Yes, I know. Even when I was a kid, she pushed me when no one else did. I just wish she hadn't lied to me. But then, I've asked so much of her over the years. I never stopped to think how much she actually had to give.
Hmm. Oh, what time is it? I got few more of these to do. I actually do need to call it a night, though. Which pains me, because this has been a really pleasant time. But yeah, I got school in the morning. I gotta get some shut-eye and make sure I got everything ready to go for that. So do we have anybody streaming? Ah, perfect. We do. I'm amazed that she is still up. Alright, we are gonna go say hi to Jenna. They are playing some Nancy Drew, Midnight in Salem. Those seem like pretty cool games. I got to watch her play a little bit of that last time we raided her. Yeah, seems like fun. But I will be back tomorrow with more of this. We'll wrap this up tomorrow. And something else. We'll find something else to have shenanigans with. So, until then, I hope y'all have the good days, the good nights, the super sweet dreams. Thank you so much for hanging out. I do enjoy these chill times with y'all. Yeah. Take care, everyone. Bye.